Sectors most affected by the U.S. 10% import tariff on goods from Europe. The introduction by the United States of an additional 10% import tariff on goods from Denmark, Norway, Finland, Sweden, France, Germany, and the United Kingdom will not impact all countries equally. The consequences will be concentrated in sectors with a high share of exports to the U.S., high added value, and limited ability to quickly localize production in Germany. Automobiles and mechanical engineering, the most vulnerable country on this list. German cars, auto components, industrial machinery, and engineering equipment hold a significant share of the American market. Fact: automobiles are a politically sensitive industry in the U.S. Logical conclusion: even a 10% tariff will significantly reduce the competitiveness of premium brands and hit component suppliers hard. France. Aviation, chemicals, cosmetics, and alcohol. French exports to the U.S. largely consist of aerospace products, chemicals, perfumes, and alcohol, wine, cognac. Fact: these goods have high margins but elastic demand. Consequence: the tariff will quickly translate into price increases and a drop in sales volumes. United Kingdom. Finished industrial goods and pharmaceuticals. After Brexit, the U.S. has become a strategically important market for Britain. The hardest hit will be pharmaceutical companies, medical equipment manufacturers, and producers of specialized machinery. Fact: pharmaceuticals critically depend on regulatory and trade regimes. Conclusion: even a small tariff worsens the position of British manufacturers compared to local American ones. Denmark. Pharmaceuticals and biotechnology. Danish exports to the U.S. are concentrated around pharmaceuticals, medical drugs, and biotechnology. Fact: the U.S. is a key sales market for Danish pharmaceutical companies. Risk: price increases may encourage American regulators and insurance systems to seek cheaper alternatives. Sweden and Finland. Industrial equipment and high technology. Swedish and Finnish companies supply telecommunications equipment, industrial systems, forestry, and energy machinery to the U.S. Fact: this is a B2B market with long-term contracts. Conclusion: the new tariff will not destroy trade instantly but will reduce the number of new contracts. Norway. Energy and marine technologies. Although Norway is not an EU member, its exports to the U.S. focus on marine technologies, energy equipment, and specialized materials. Fact: these goods are difficult to replace quickly. Consequence: companies will either pursue localization or lose part of the market. Overall summary: the biggest blow will fall on automotive manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, mechanical engineering, aviation, and chemicals, sectors where Europe has historically been strong. Small and medium-sized exporters will suffer faster than major players. In the long term, this will accelerate the relocation of production to the U.S. or the reorientation of European exports to other regions.